Have you ever looked at a sunflower reaching for the sun and wondered why? It's a simple yet profound question that can lead us down a path of curiosity and discovery. The sunflower, with its bright yellow petals and towering stem, seems to be reaching out with purpose, almost as if it knows exactly what it needs to do. Why does a bird sing or a river flow? These natural phenomena are not just random acts. They are part of a larger, intricate system that has been in place for millions of years. The bird sings to communicate, to attract a mate, or to mark its territory. The river flows to nourish the land, to carve out valleys, and to sustain life. Aristotle, a very clever man who lived a long time ago, asked these same questions. He was one of the first people to systematically study the natural world and to seek out the reasons behind why things are the way they are. His curiosity knew no bounds, and he delved into subjects ranging from biology to ethics, from physics to politics. He was like a detective searching for clues about how the world works and what makes life meaningful. Imagine him poring over ancient texts, observing the behavior of animals and contemplating the stars in the night sky. His quest for knowledge was relentless, and he believed that understanding the world was the key to living a good life. Imagine him with a magnifying glass, not just looking at bugs, but at ideas, at people, at everything. He examined the world with a keen eye, always asking questions and seeking answers. His approach was methodical and thorough, and he laid the groundwork for many of the scientific principles we take for granted today. Aristotle believed that everything in the universe has a purpose, a reason for being. This idea, known as teleology, suggests that everything has an end goal or function. For Aristotle, understanding these purposes was crucial to understanding the world itself. He saw the universe as a vast, interconnected web of causes and effects, each part playing a role in the grand scheme of things. Just like a key fits a lock, everything has its own special place and function. This metaphor beautifully captures Aristotle's belief in the inherent order and purpose of the universe. Each element, whether living or non-living, has a role to play, and understanding these roles can help us find our own place in the world. Aristotle wasn't always a wise old man. He was once a curious boy born in a place called Stagira, a land kissed by the sun and the sea. This small town, nestled on the northern coast of Greece, was where his journey began. Growing up in such a picturesque environment, Aristotle developed a deep appreciation for the natural world. He loved to explore the world around him, observing animals, plants, and the stars above. His curiosity knew no bounds, and he often wandered through the rolling hills and along the sparkling sea, marveling at the beauty of nature. His father, Nicomachus, was a doctor, so Aristotle learned about the human body and how it worked from a young age. Nicomachus would often take Aristotle along on his rounds, teaching him about various ailments and treatments. This early exposure to medicine sparked Aristotle's interest in the sciences and laid the foundation for his future studies. As he grew older, Aristotle's thirst for knowledge only intensified. He read voraciously and sought out new experiences to broaden his understanding of the world. Eventually, his quest for wisdom led him to Athens, a city buzzing with ideas, to learn from the greatest thinkers of his time. In Athens, Aristotle enrolled in Plato's Academy, one of the most prestigious schools of the ancient world. He became a student of Plato, another famous philosopher, and spent years debating and discussing the mysteries of the universe. The Academy was a place where ideas flowed freely, and Aristotle thrived in this intellectually stimulating environment. Under Plato's guidance, Aristotle honed his skills in philosophy, logic, and science. He engaged in lively debates with his fellow students, challenging their ideas and refining his own. These formative years at the academy shaped Aristotle into the brilliant thinker he would become, setting the stage for his future contributions to philosophy, science, and many other fields. Aristotle believed that we should use our senses to understand the world. He was one of the first to emphasize the importance of empirical observation, which means gathering knowledge through our direct experiences and interactions with the world around us. He encouraged people to observe, to ask questions, and to never stop learning. This approach laid the foundation for the scientific method, which is still used by scientists today to explore and understand the natural world. He loved to study animals and plants. Aristotle meticulously documented his observations, creating detailed records of various species and their behaviors. He was fascinated by their behavior and how they were perfectly suited to their environments. His work in biology was groundbreaking, as he sought to understand the intricate relationships between organisms and their habitats. He even wrote books about them, classifying them based on their shared characteristics. These texts became some of the earliest known works in the field of biology, influencing countless generations of scientists and naturalists. Aristotle believed that by studying the natural world, we could learn a lot about ourselves and our place in the universe. His philosophy was that nature holds the key to understanding the fundamental truths of existence, and by observing it, we can gain insights into the very essence of life. Aristotle believed that the goal of life was to be happy, but he didn't think happiness came from having lots of toys or eating lots of sweets. He believed that true happiness, what he called eudaimonia, came from living a virtuous life. This meant being kind, courageous, honest, and just. It meant using your talents to make the world a better place. Section 5. Finding happiness. Aristotle believed that happiness was not something that just happened to you. It was something you had to work at, like a gardener tending to their plants. He thought that by practicing virtues like honesty or generosity, they would become habits, like learning to ride a bike. And the more you practiced, the easier and more natural it became. Aristotle believed that by living a virtuous life, you would find true and lasting happiness. Section 6. Friends and community. Aristotle also believed that humans were social creatures. We are not meant to live alone like solitary wolves howling at the moon. We need friends and family, and we need to be part of a community. He believed that by helping others and working together, we could create a better world for everyone. Section 7. Aristotle's world, our world. Even though Aristotle lived over 2,000 years ago, his ideas are still relevant today. We still value kindness, honesty, and courage. We still believe in the importance of learning and understanding the world around us. And we still understand the importance of community and working together to solve problems. Aristotle's wisdom can still guide us today as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of life. Section 8. The journey continues. So the next time you see a sunflower reaching for the sun, remember Aristotle and his quest to understand the world. Remember that happiness comes from living a good and virtuous life, from learning and growing, and from connecting with others. The journey to wisdom is a lifelong adventure, and Aristotle's ideas can be our guide. What will you discover on your journey?